Hi, okay. Today I'm going to teach you guys to make a nice Guyanese curry, chicken curry or curry chicken, whichever one you want to call it. So first of all, you're going to go and buy some chicken thighs and chicken legs, and you're going to chop them up in pieces about this, and you're going to put some salt and some black pepper, and you're going to leave it sitting there. So you put this aside once you get that finished, and you can get a couple of onions, cut it up pretty small. You're going to get some pepper, right? And you're going to get about 6 cloves of garlic and about a teaspoon of salt. And you're going to cut up a couple of potatoes, dice it up like this, you know, not too big, right? And you have to have this curry. So go to your West Indian store and buy the Lawless curry, okay? I recommend this curry if you want it to taste good. Now this curry, you're not going to use jeera and masala in it because that confuses everything, and to me it doesn't make a difference, okay? It just smells the house up. When you cook this curry, it doesn't smell up the house, right? And when you start adding all that jeera and masala, that's where you get your problems. So for you young people who don't want to have the smell of curry all over your clothes, this is where we're gonna go, okay? So once we have this ready, we have that ready, and we have that ready, right? I'll show you what to do. Okay, we're gonna take all of this and we're gonna put it into a larger bowl, right? Every single thing here I'm gonna put into a larger bowl. We're gonna put all of that into a larger bowl. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of curry powder to this, and then we're gonna fill it up with some water, okay? Okay, once we have that in the bowl, we're gonna add enough water, just about so much, just a little bit to cover it, okay? And you're gonna mix that up, good, and you'll leave that there for a few seconds while you go to the other stuff. Now here, you gotta use one of these pots, right? I recommend you use one of these cast iron pots, or a nice pot, okay? Right, to fry your chicken up and your curry in. This is probably one of the best pots to use. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of oil in that now. Good. Okay, so I had the oil, and I use this pure mazola, or whatever you call it, corn oil, right? You can use whatever oil you want. You're gonna heat it up hot, right? And we're gonna throw this in there once the oil is heated. Once we put that in there, we're gonna turn the stove down. I'll show you. Okay, once the oil is hot, we're gonna throw this into the oil, okay? And we're gonna keep stirring it. What we want to do is cook this for about 5 minutes, you know, until it's cooked, and the garlic and the peppers and the onions is cooked, right? So once it gets hot, we're gonna turn the stove down to medium, and we're gonna cook that 5-6 minutes, okay? But we'll keep stirring it. Okay, so after about 5 minutes cooking on medium, we're gonna turn the stove back up to high, which I just did, right? And you're gonna hear it simmering there, nice, right? You notice it's getting a little thick, right? And once it's rolling off the spoon like that, right? Now you can add the chicken. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna dump all this chicken into here, leave the stove on high, good? Simple as that. And we're gonna blend the chicken into the sauce, the curry sauce, right? For now, right? Just like that. Don't stir it up too much, right? Just make sure all the chicken has curry in it, because you want the chicken to have that curry flavor. That's why I'm gonna kind of fry the chicken a little with the curry without adding any water for now. Okay? So we'll leave it on high, and we'll do this for about another 5, 6, 7 minutes. Right? And then we'll take it from there. Okay, after about 5 minutes, every now and again you turn the chicken over, so you want it cooked really good in the curry. Now we're gonna add some water. We're not gonna add a lot of water. We'll just add a little bit, enough about there. Right? Then we're gonna stir this up a little, and we're gonna cover it, and we're gonna put it in medium, and we let it cook maybe another 8 minutes, right? Without stirring it. Just cover it and let it cook on medium for another 8 minutes, all right? Okay, after about 8 minutes, it's cooking up there. I'm now gonna add the potatoes, right? I'm gonna mix the potatoes in a little, then I'm gonna cover it down, and leave it for another 10 minutes. Then I'll check to see if the potatoes are cooked. Okay, it's been cooking for 10 minutes. I had it covered. I just take the cover off, but there's still a lot of water in there. So what I'm going to do now is turn the stove up back to high and let some of the water cook out, okay? And once you think you have the right thickness, then you turn the stove off and your curry is finished. Alright? That's the ultimate Guyanese chicken curry. You can't cook better than this. You do exactly what I say and you'll be okay. So the curry is finished. You leave a little bit of sauce in there. You don't want it too dry because you need the sauce to put in the rice. And I eat this with white rice. It's the best rice to eat it with. So there's a plate of my finished curry and rice. You can do the same. You can enjoy this and have fun.